So when we look at it, now that the Demon Democrats have been, saying, projected to win the Senate, how long before they codify Roe versus Wade? Or do they still not have enough votes to do this? Hmm, ask Victor. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we know the trick in the game that they played to try to get the votes for 2024. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that they stay in power forever. This is the type of mind frame that they demon Democrats had. They had 47 years of straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? In a recent speech, why did Barack Nutcase Obama claim Republicans will investigate their opponents if they win? No, that's bullshit. That's reverse psychology coming from this nutcase almond head looking freak you call Obama nutcase Obama. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Barack Obama. Yeah, Barack nutcase ass Obama. While the statement is possible, it is not even probable. Perhaps the bigger question is why would such investigation be so threatening to the demon Democrat Barack Nutcase Luciferian blood tricking bullshitical pedophilia deep state retard behind. He needs to take that ankle bracelet off, or do we have one on? You know what I'm saying? But why is it such a big deal that Barack Obama felt the need to use it as a political talking point? Because he know that the demon Democrats have done so much Luciferian, blood-sucking, murdering piece of garbage, falling and being controlled like a puppet from the deep state, you know what I'm saying, and done so much bullshit to the American people that he knows if an investigation is done, he wants to make sure that he mentions it up front before it is done, so he can say, see, they're just picking on me. He needs to go sit his bald-headed fruit head down with his so-called wife, Michelle Obama, and shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Biden to release 9/11 testimony revealing Bush told Cheney he could shoot down planes. Andrew Feinberg or whatever. But Biden administration is reportedly appearing to release the records of a joint interview former creepy nutcase, whatever his name is, Donkey Bush, or whatever his name is, but the former president who was initially in Florida during the attack. Yeah, he flew to Florida like the guy did up there when his son was being killed on the doorsteps of the government building. I think his name was Fernando Marcos. I forgot his name in Europe. His father was on a cruise ship cruising around. Same thing when the attack took place here on 9/11. Where was Bush? He was in Florida during the attack. You know what I'm saying? Taking. Yeah, he was in Florida during the attack before taking to a ski to aboard a ski. What? Taking to the ski abroad Air Force One. I don't understand what the fuck is reportedly described in a document as telling Mr. Cheney, Dick Cheney, now you're beginning to see, yes, engage in enemy, you have the authority to shoot down an airplane while then Vice President was holed up in the Presidential Emergency Operations Center, the Second World War era bunker located beneath the East Wing. I wish they would stop telling that particular piece of news of the White House. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cheney, Dick, can we call him Dick? You know what I'm saying? Cheney also reportedly advised the same guy that shot the guy because he didn't want to agree with this bullshit that was going on with the Afghan war and so on and so on, along with Tony Blair. You know what I'm saying? He miraculously shoots him on a hunting trip, advising Mr. Donkey Bush Jr. not to immediately return to Washington when the two of them spoke. You know what? You make your own assumptions on that, but like I said, it still is the same calculated reverse psychology plan trick that the demon Democrats are playing right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, what proves that is COVID-19. George Conway said the GOP has a terrible choice to make. Fight Trump or get hit by blast residue as he self-destruct. No, as the demon Democrats try to make it seem like that will happen, but really that's what needs to happen to the demon Democrats. Because to me, they full of garbage. Because the people that run in our country does not give two flying fuck about the American people. Now we see Barack Obama comes up with his bald head self again, looking like a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Saying the GOP is the only party that actively tries to discourage citizens from voting, and the other way around. You know what I'm saying? You guys actively encourage them to vote only for you, demon Democrat blood-sucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Who signed the gay right bill. You know what I'm saying? Get out of our face. You're garbage then, and you're garbage now. So I hope everybody's listening while they got my ears ringing. You know what I'm saying? Trump jokes that the only way to find the status leak from Roe decision is threatening they will be bribed off of a prisoner. Yeah. And nobody gave a flying fuck about that because, like I said again, and I'm going to say it again, all that is used in order to convince the minds of the people. Now, miraculously, my friend shows up saying that Hunter, creepy Joe Biden Jr., you know what I'm saying, laptop repairman details chilling warning from the FBI agent. Meanwhile, we're looking at another thing going on in itself, and that's good that he feels threatened. So tell what you know and stop wasting time. Judge say FBI agents cannot be disposed after allegedly working with Meta to bury the Hunter Biden's laptop story. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The American people ain't going to see the evidence of that is there. So a lot of it is alleged in the news. You know what I'm saying? We see one coming in from CNN News. What former CIA director noticed about Trump's response to the DOJ investigation? You know what I'm saying? But we see the director, Leon, whatever his name is, Panett, or whatever, discuss the President of the United States' reactions to the Department of Justice naming a special counsel to oversee the criminal or whatever charges, criminal investigation of former Trump. So do what you got to do. Trump or God or whatever exec, you know what I'm saying, just dropped a major bombshell about Trumpy Bear, baby, in court. He authorized rent in tax fraud scheme. Yeah, like the rest of y'all clowns. So why is his news always up front but not creep Joe Biden all the money he made off of the Ukraine deal? While we're not focusing on anything, but we see homeless people sleeping, homeless people in freezing temperature in New York City parks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What they bringing over about 4.9 billion people into the country. Now we see Biden open secret amnesty door for swapping border faculties. Coming from Paul You know what I'm saying? Bedra, whatever, Washington secret columnist. You know what I'm saying? But we see the Biden administration, you know what I'm saying, desperate to mute headlines about record illegal immigrant crossing, has secretly started a new system of letting in potential lawbreakers that also puts them on a fast track to legal status. The program among amounts to an amnesty ticket and a pre-select pre amnesty ticket and pre-select some of those caught up in Mexico immigration control. When you letting in criminals now and giving them amnesty, okay, cool. American people want to know some Biden, so this is what you get. The world of the program has spread like wildfire, swapping border camps involved in the program, according to a lot report, immigration and so on, target business and so on. So we see with the Center for Immigration Studies. In the report shared with Secret Monday, Bensma said thousands are hearing about this new legal way in and swapping in an expanding system of Mexico shelters that gradually feeds their own occupants through American ports of entry with temporary legal status and opportunity to make a big move permanent. Benson, who has revealed several loopholes in the Biden administration immigration policy, called for the program part of a proposed full strategy to create work around the court order exclusion policy, but also to reduce politically painful illegal crossing statistic by channeling ever more people through channeling ever even from what he's saying, ever more people through those legal crossings, while neither DHS nor the White House has polarized legal entry programs. The DHS Secretary Alejandro Marquez, not Case Bartlett, who had big head dummy looking south, has repeatedly telegraphed it in his off stated intentions to create legal pathways. Yeah, but saying he protecting our country, Department of Homeland Security. As I can't believe people actually accept this shit in their head and really went for this. You know what I'm saying? And voted for Biden. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, pathway as part of the administration overarching safe order and human vision for south border immigration. Twice a day, 7 days a week. Since September, Mexico City officials working closely with the creepy Joe Biden U.S. Customs and the border, it isn't his border protection, on a secure shared CBP-1 online platform, select hundreds of people a month for their escort government to government hand hand off through hand off through the land port of entry Claxico, California. Once the American checks their papers, they legally admitted into the and legally admitted intending legal border crosses into the U.S. interior under the questionable authority known as humanitarian or significant public benefit parole. They are free to start a new life under the benefit with work authorization and the right to apply for asylum, part of the package. hmm Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The U.S. Republican McCarthy plans to the U.S. House Republican McCarthy plans special committee on China, and you need to. So we see DeSantis on his joint. You know what I'm saying? We see DeSantis close gap with Trump in new polls. Well, that's going to happen. The race is on. We see a prosecution rest in Trump's organization's tax fraud. Like they need. I wonder how come they rest on Biden's and the rest of them. A lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? But we see now. We see video surfaces of a woman allegedly being beaten to death while her friends stand up. Her friends stand there. Her friends stand and watch. They probably took over there to do that, huh? You know what I'm saying? But we see judge reinstates important parts of New York gun law. We see Paul Ryan invents a new category of anti-Trumpism. Yeah, okay, Paul Notkiss Ryan. So we see. So we're gonna stay right here and drop it like it's hot. Drop some facts. We did some news and see what's going on, but we need to see more happening when it comes to people more understanding the type of government in which we are facing based on these times. Because shit, it doesn't take much for shit to turn to fire. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say, a joke is a joke until it turns to tears. So this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay tight. We're going to stay in the fight and we can keep it right. Farewell, my friend. One, we will.